I don't know, actually. Air refueling capability to
persevere to get there. there. It's past the last, it's beyond the slightly green horse. It's still there. You have to turn right towards the runway and go round them. So when you go down there, do persevere, please. And there you can do all sorts of good things. You get to the website, you get to try and land the Vulcan at the simulator, you could buy all sorts of things like t-shirts, DVDs, pins, and you get signed books by the actors of the movie there. And you can join the club, the fastest growing aviation support club in the world. More than 8,000 members of the Vulcan Sky Club who contribute magnificently to the continuing progress of this wonderful little lady. Here she is then coming in with the wheels down. On your mobile phone bill comes a standard text charge, and at least £4 of that will go to the Vulcan to the Sky Trust. So you can't afford not to do it. Please do it right now. Get your phone out, just as she says, and then you should be down at the Vulcan Village in no time at all. If you give up before you get to the Vulcan Village, there is a Vulcan Sky Trust stand somewhere near where the big IL-76 is and the DC-3. Now, we're watching Vulcan landing. Because this is a nice long runway here, getting on to 10,000 feet, she doesn't need to use her braking parachute. I think that's a bit of a shame. I rather like it, but it's very expensive. But I do expect to see mounting the nose up on the Vulcan, get the main laser, and then keep the nose up so the oncoming airflow is striking that huge wing and slowing the aircraft down. She doesn't have reverse thrust or anything like that, just letting the aerodynamics slow the aircraft down.